Why else would I be hell-bent for Buffalo?
Aaron Pritchett, Joel Baycroft here in the dressing room at the Enmax Centrium. Aaron, thanks for joining us.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
It's good to have you here. So, yeah, you're playing in Red Deer. I know you were in Ontario, you were in Manitoba. Now how was your trip out west?
That was great. Oh, well, it was awesome. The flight from Winnipeg is always tricky because Winnipeg is so windy. I swear it's the windiest city in all of Canada. So taking off is a bit crazy, but once you get in the air, it's so easy to fly, you know. Nowadays, yeah, I'm flying and I'm usually asleep before we take off.
So Thankful is one of your CDs that came out last year, and that is an awesome CD, man. You got like
Let's Get Rowdy,
yeah, Let's Get Rowdy, How Do I Get There, and of course one of my favorites, Hellbent for Buffalo, which I just saw the music video for, and it's wicked.
Yeah, thanks, man.
I mean that must be pretty huge for you because you had some excellent songs leading up to that, but this one was like pow. Like, how does it feel?
Yeah, it's really cool because this one was a real transition for me in the way of, well, writing for one. I wrote a lot of the songs on this, co-wrote a lot of the songs, and instead of what I did before was when I did write or when I chose other songs, I kind of went from other people's stories. I didn't really use mine. With this album, it was different. I used a lot of my stories, and so it's a little closer to me. And a lot of people had said when it first came out, "Wow, it seems a little lighter." It is a little lighter in spots because of that fact that it's an introspective album in some ways for me. So
you got a lot of songs in there that like bring tears to the eyes.
Yeah, well, you know, and to be honest with you, there's a lot of stories that need to be told. Like Simple, for example. There's a song on there called Simple, and it's basically about a guy telling another guy, "You're an idiot for letting that girl get away. You know, go back and get her somehow." And, I wrote it in the perspective of the guy that's telling the other guy he's an idiot, but actually I was the idiot. You know, so that's the story that relates to me. So, yeah, and it makes a little tear come to the eye, I hope, in some ways, and I'm sure a lot of people, not just guys, and with that song, but the girls can relate as well, and we're kind of sticking up for them.
I guess expectations too. Now you have this new CD out, the Thankful one. What's next for you?
Well, I'm going to be starting writing actually very soon, the next little while, to Nashville, hopefully LA, and maybe even New York, to try and do some different writing with some different writers and artists. And I'll be working with a few rock guys on this album. It's not going to be a rock album. It's definitely going to be country, but it's going to have a lot of rock-infused things. My idea behind it is that I want to do arenas like we're playing here all across Canada. I want to do a full-scale, one end of the country to the other, big rock country show where, you know, there's pyro and, you know, lighting my hair on fire and doing all that kind of stuff. That's kind of my goal. So I want the next album to sort of emulate what that live show is going to be.
A lot of people want to know if you're going to take your shirt off for this.
I did in Calgary and Edmonton, Toby Keith.
Yeah, I was there.
That was, it's pretty crazy. I don't know if I have the guts to do that.
I know there's a lot of fans. I know some female friends that, you know.
Well, money talks.
There you go. Well, Aaron, thanks for being here.
My pleasure.
It's awesome having you.
Appreciate it.
I wonder if you could lead us out with that sort of chorus again.
Yeah. Ready?
Yeah.
If I could stay on this highway and get there alive, she says that she'll make it well worth my drive. She's waiting for me on the other side of all of this snow. There you come in. Why else would I be hellbent for Buffalo? There you go.
Aaron Pritchett, everybody. Thanks for being here.
My pleasure, man. Thanks.